All right, so today we're going to be making the best vegan pizza you've ever had. And we're going to start off with our ingredients. I'm going to have them listed in the description, but there's a view of what you see there. First thing we're going to do is start our oven at 450 degrees, so that guy is going to be warming up. And then we're going to start off with our first cup of flour. We want to sift it through like a calendar or something that's gonna make it like really fine. It's gonna help with the mixing process. There's my son right there. He's mixing up the ingredients, and he's such a big help. And my daughter helped me as well. So the next step is active dry yeast. You can mix that in with the dry ingredients. See how the flour's really fine there? That's because we put it through the mesh there, the siphon, the filter, and then we mix those in. So after the dry ingredients are mixed in, our first cup of water is going to get mixed in slowly. You add and slowly mix, and then add and slowly mix, and it's going to be a little warm, so it's going to activate the dry yeast. And then this recipe calls for 1 cup of water. That's it. And so I find it to be a little dry, so 1.5 cups is pretty good. Next, 2 cups flour, and do the same process with the filter. Then we're going to add a 1/2 tablespoon of salt into the dry, and then that's going to go into the wet ingredients, where we're going to put the remainder of the water in and then stir it all up. So it should look like that. And then we're going to put 1 tablespoon of organic olive oil in, and that's going to allow the dough to kind of bind together a little bit. And we mix it all up, stir it all up. And it should be pretty dry, but wet enough to mold around. Right here it's a bit sticky, so if it is sticky, you just add some more flour, and then boom, you'll have your roll. So we cut that roll in half, and that's going to be our 2 parts. This recipe makes 2 pizzas, and then my wife is cutting the half into halves again. And this is really great for our kids, so our kids get to make their own unique little pizza. And that's my daughter. She's flattening it out right now. She actually chose to do a round pizza, where my son chose to do like kind of a square rectangular pizza. They have a lot of fun with it if you let them do this process, and they're not like bugging you so much. And when's the pizza going to be done? If you get them involved, it's really great. If you have kids, if you don't, that's fine. The recipe can make 2 whole semi-large pizzas, and it works great. So we cut that in half, and then my daughter is putting in the cheese and tomato sauce. We used a basil tomato sauce, and now she's gonna put pepperonis on. But we didn't have enough pepperonis this recipe because we've been making a lot of pizza. So she's just gonna tear it up and make her own. There's my son. You can see how it's square, and my daughter's is round. And he's putting the sauce on, and he's making up his side of the pizza. I helped him out with the cheese. I was like, he was going so slow, like putting like 1 piece of cheese and 1 piece of cheese. And I was like, yeah, just dump that thing on there. Just dump it. And then he wanted 1 pepperoni in the center. I thought it was hilarious. He was laughing. We're all laughing. So it's a lot of fun when you include your kids. So we put it in the oven, and the recipe calls for 5 minutes. I put it in for 8. It seems to cook a little better. And then there's about a 1-minute broil process after the 8 minutes cooking. So this is our pizza. My wife and I, we're gonna do a long rectangular rolled out one, and there she is rolling up the edges for the crust. This is really great. So their pizzas came out nice in the broil setting on the oven. Crisped the edges and made them really, ooh, look at that cheese. The cheese is like all melted, and the pepperoni's all crispy, and it's really good, you guys. Really, really good. So we're gonna finish up the pizza for the adults, for me and my wife, and spreading the tomato sauce. Ours, we wanted to make a little bit different, a little more, Mexican style. So we put some arugula lettuce in with the sauce, and then we put cheese over that, which is a really nice. It had just a really nice flavor, texture, and everything. And then we also chopped up some pepperonis and put those diced pepperonis on there. If you have full pepperonis, these are vegan pepperonis. Then we put basil. Basil is a great spice to put over any pizza. If you have oregano or basil, it's perfect. And then we had some jalapenos to make it a little Mexican style. The arugula lettuce, it's kind of like basil. If you've ever had a tomato basil pizza before, it kind of had that effect. So it was really nice. Put that in the oven and it came out super nice. This is the part where I broil it on the broil setting, and it just takes about a minute. So it kind of crisps out the edges, browns everything up, and look at that baby. It's sizzling, the cheese is melted. It was just great. This is a great recipe by Recetas de Daiya on YouTube. Go check out our YouTube channel, guys. It's really great. It's super simple to make, very simple ingredients, and you could have fun with it. You can put your own toppings on, but the crust is really nice, really light, and it just pulls apart, melts in your mouth, easy to eat. This is one of our favorite recipes. This is our family staple now, and there's my daughter cutting up our pizza. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more recipes, and we'll see you later.